Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of AI, but not just any AI. We're trying to figure out which AI tools are like the most popular right now, and maybe even more interesting, why they're so popular. We're using some data from a March 2024 World Bank study for this, and there's also a Visual Capitalist article that does a nice job of, you know, making it all make sense. Basically, they looked at website traffic as a way to measure, well, who's getting all the clicks? Spoiler alert, one AI tool kind of blows all the others out of the water. Want to take a guess?
ChatGPT, right?
Yeah, ChatGPT is crushing it right now. I mean, seriously, 82.5% of all web traffic to AI tools went to them. It's wild. We're talking over 2 billion visits in just 1 month, March 2024.
Wow, 2 billion.
Yeah. And get this, it was the only AI tool to even hit 1 billion visits that month. And by August, they were up to 200 million weekly active users.
That's incredible. More than some countries, like you said.
Totally. So what do you think is behind this massive success? I mean, is it just a case of like the first one there wins?
Well, being first definitely helps,
Right.
right? But OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, they were also really smart about it. They didn't just like throw it out there and hope for the best. They understood marketing. I mean, seriously, they've made ChatGPT almost interchangeable with AI in a lot of people's minds.
It's true. It's like Kleenex and tissues. Ask for a tissue, you're probably going to get a Kleenex.
Right, exactly. And because they were early, they got a head start on something else that's crucial: data.
Oh, right. Because every time someone uses ChatGPT,
It learns all those interactions, all those questions people are asking, all that text it's generating. It all gets fed back into the system, making the AI smarter.
so more users means more data, which makes the product better, which brings in even more users, right?
Exactly. It's a powerful cycle. But it's interesting to note, it's not just ChatGPT that's doing well. Chatbots as a whole seem to be having a moment.
That's true, yeah. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think it's partly because they're so versatile. I mean, you can ask a chatbot to do so many things, Need to write something in the style of Shakespeare. Done. Need a summary of some complicated research paper you don't feel like reading? No problem. Want to translate something into, I don't know, Mandarin? Chatbots are on it.
Like the Swiss Army knives of AI?
Exactly. And importantly, you don't need to be a coder or anything to use one. They're just really user-friendly, which is a big deal when it comes to popularity, I think.
Yeah, totally. So chatbots are the cool kids on the block. But what about AI that creates images? Are they even close in terms of popularity?
They're definitely gaining ground. Chatbots might be number one, but image-based AI is number two.
Okay, so who's the rock star in the image generating world?
Midjourney is a big one. The images it can make, they're amazing. Really creative, sometimes kind of surreal looking.
Yeah, I've seen some of those. It's
Mm.
like having a personal art studio that's open 24/7.
That's a good way to put it. And their popularity, I think it speaks to something we're seeing more and more.
Yeah.
AI isn't just about like automating boring tasks. It's becoming a tool for creativity too.
Right. It's not just about spreadsheets and emails anymore, huh?
Yeah, it's making art and design more accessible too. Giving people who might not be like professional artists a way to express themselves visually.
It's like now everyone can have their own art exhibit, at least virtually.
Exactly. So we've got chatbots writing poems, AI making these crazy good images. Makes you wonder, what's next? AI directing movies, maybe.
Like Spielberg's out and it's AI calling the shots on set.
Well, AI video generation is definitely a hot topic right now. Runway is one to watch. They're the only ones focused on video who cracked the top 15 most popular, at least according to that World Bank study.
Runway, yeah, I think I've heard of them. Don't they have some big names backing them?
Yeah, they've got Google and NVIDIA on board, which is huge. And get this, they even made a deal with Lionsgate.
Lionsgate, like the movie studio.
The one and only. They're going to train an AI model using like their entire library of movies and TV shows.
Whoa, that's a lot of data. An AI could learn a lot about making movies from that, huh?
Exactly. And their Gen 3 Alpha model, it's already doing some really impressive stuff. This could be the start of something big.
So you think AI is going to be like the next big thing in Hollywood?
It's definitely possible. I mean, think about it. No more crazy production schedules, no more on-set drama, just pure data-driven filmmaking.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. But it's definitely interesting. But Runway's not the only player, right?
Oh, no, not even close. OpenAI, they've got something called Sora in development,
Mhm.
and then there's Meta with their movie gen.
Wait, Sora, is that like related to ChatGPT?
It is. Same company. OpenAI, both Sora and movie gen are supposed to be able to create crazy, realistic video. We're talking like indistinguishable from the real thing.
Wow. It sounds like things are about to get really interesting in the world of AI video.
No doubt. And who knows what else they'll think of next. But, we've been talking a lot about web traffic as a measure of popularity here.
Yeah, it's a good starting point, right?
It is, but it's kind of like judging a book by its cover. Just because something's popular now doesn't necessarily mean it's the best or that it'll even be around in a few years.
True, true. Like those fidget spinners everyone was obsessed with a while back. Where are those now?
Exactly. So how do we go beyond just the hype and figure out which AI tools are actually, making a difference?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? What are the other things we should be looking at?
Well, for one thing, we need to think long term, like which of these tools have staying power?
Because this whole AI landscape is changing so fast.
It's moving at warp speed. What's revolutionary today is like old news tomorrow. The tools that are really going to matter are the ones that can adapt as the tech keeps evolving.
It's like trying to pick a winner in a race where the finish line keeps moving further away.
That's a great way to put it. And in this race, the tools that can keep pace, even when the terrain gets tough, those are the ones that are going to cross that finish line eventually.
So it's not just about who's the flashiest or who's got the most buzz right now. It's about who can go the distance.
Exactly. And that brings us to another crucial point. What problem are these AI tools actually solving?
Hmm.
Right? The ones that address real needs and actually make people's lives easier or better. You know what I mean? The ones that have real value, those are the ones that'll be around for a while.
Yeah, it's like anyone can invent a gadget, but is it something people are actually going to use every day? That's the difference.
Exactly. And we could see that playing out already. Take ChatGPT, for example. Sure, it's fun to play around with, but it's also being used by, like, real businesses to handle customer service stuff, writers who need help getting past writer's block, even teachers who are using it to personalize lessons for their students.
It's finding its way into all these different areas.
That's what I'm saying. When a tool has that kind of real-world application, that's how you know it's probably more than just a fad.
Makes sense. So staying power, real world usefulness. What else should we be paying attention to in this whole like AI revolution thing?
Well, one thing that's kind of mind-blowing is just how fast this stuff is all developing. I
Hmm.
mean, what seems like a groundbreaking, cutting-edge technology today could be old news by next week.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up.
It really is. It's like, remember when those, what were they called? Those self-balancing scooters were everywhere.
Oh yeah, the hoverboards.
Right. Hoverboards, everyone had one, and then poof, just like that, they were gone. AI could be like that too. What's hot today might be forgotten tomorrow.
It's true. It's almost like trying to stay on top of like internet memes or something. The AI world changes so quickly.
It's exciting though, isn't it? This
Yeah.
constant evolution means there's always something new to learn, new possibilities to discover. It's a wild ride.
It really is. This has been such a fascinating look at like who's winning in the world of AI right now.
And why they're winning.
Exactly. But remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, for everyone listening, as you go about your day, think about this. Which of these AI tools do you think will still be around in, say, 5 years, 10 years? Which ones will have a lasting impact on our lives?
What a great question. Because one thing's for sure, AI is here to stay.
It's not going anywhere. This has been The Deep Dive, your shortcut to being brilliantly informed. We'll catch you on the next one.